In this video, I want to answer two big questions. The first one is, what should white belts focus on when they start jiu-jitsu? And the second one is, what mistakes are white belts making and how do we actually overcome these very, very easily? I think there's a myriad of answers to these questions. However, what you need to remember is that the human body works in very specific ways. It's really that simple. You have a thigh bone, I have a thigh bone. That connects to the hip. That hip only moves in certain directions. Some people have more flexibility than others. Some people have injuries and so on and so forth. However, what you have to remember first and foremost as a white belt is that a technique, whatever it is, showcases how to manipulate and control a part of the human body. That's it. Nothing else. That technique is not the most powerful. It's not the best. It's not this. It's not fucking that. It is a way of controlling the human body. That's it. And that's really important, because if I'm going to teach you how to do an arm bar as an example, we're going to do some specific training. We're going to teach you how to control the shoulder, how to control the elbow, and how to control the wrist. But I also need to teach you what happens if a person moves. How do you continue that control without having to focus on remembering and rote learning techniques? So what this really means is that in its essence, every single technique in jiu-jitsu, in grappling, in wrestling is fundamental. What makes it advanced is when you start chaining many things together, yeah? And that's what a lot of people get confused about. And that's why people start rote learning and trying to memorize techniques. So my biggest answer and biggest tip to you as a white belt is to understand that. It is not the technique itself, but it's what the technique is showing and how you apply that under pressure that matters the most. And that means that you need systemic thinking. We need, positions, control, submissions, we need escapes, and we need all of these things. But only focusing on one of them probably doesn't make good progress long term. So you got to remember all of these things as you get stuck into your jiu-jitsu journey. There is nothing advanced per se about how we move as human beings. Everything we do is very fundamental. It's just a matter of how you decide to frame and wire that makes the huge difference.